So whenever you're ready, there's no handbrake to worry about, so just
happy days.
Away when you're ready. Already in first gear.
Cool.
Just make sure we're all clear over on the left, which I think we are.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, that's good. Excellent. We'll go around to the right. Excellent. Pop it up a gear. That's good. Yeah, that's in.
Oh, it feels really strange because it's kind of like I was expecting a bit more angle on it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Excellent. Make your way out. Keep over to the left a little bit more, and then back over now. Pop it up a gear. That's good. Keep it going, and then up into fourth. Then we're just going to leave it in fourth gear. That's
cool.
Good. Bit more power. Bit more power. There we go. And onto the brakes. There we go. Off the brakes. Going to roll round to the left. There we go. And then roll back onto the brakes for me. And off of the brakes, we'll roll round to the right now. Turn it in. That's good. And then start to squeeze the power back on. There we go. Put your foot all the way down now. There we go. See what I mean? Just pulls us
Oh,
out.
yes.
There we go. And onto the brakes as well. There we go. Good stuff. Keep on the brakes. Keep on the brakes. And off the brakes now. We'll roll round to the right. And then back round to the left. Squeeze the power back on. So keep over to the left a little bit more. That's it. And then roll into the corner now. And then back on the power all the way. All the way. All the way. Over to the red cone now. That's good. And then turn in. Excellent. Yeah, keep going.
Sure.
And onto the brakes, nice and firm now. Keep on the brakes, that's good. Keep on those brakes. And off the brakes now, we're going to roll in. That's good. That's one of the things people fall into the trap with this, guys, because it's so quick.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be quick around the corners as well, but you have to use so much braking for it. That's good. Onto the brakes. Bit more, bit more. There we go. Off of the brakes and roll round to the right, and then back round to the left. That's it. Squeeze the power back on. Excellent. Roll round to the right, turn it in. Excellent. And go, go, go. Keep over to the right a bit more. And onto the brakes, nice and firm. That's it. Keep over to the left now. And off of the brakes, we're going to roll round to the right. We'll turn it in. That's good. Start to squeeze the power back on. Excellent. Yeah, go past these guys. That's cool. And lift off. Roll in. Wait till we're in a straight line and back on the power now. That's good. And onto the brakes. There we go. Keep on the brakes. Off of the brakes, we'll roll round to the left. That's good. And then back onto the brakes now. Good stuff. Off of the brakes and roll round to the right. And squeeze the power back on. That's good. And onto the brakes. That's good. And roll off of the brakes into the corner. And then back round to the left, squeeze the power on. Keep over a bit. There we go, turn in now. They're letting us pass. There we go. Turn it in. And onto the brakes now. There we go. Off of the brakes and roll round to the right. That's good. That's good. Squeeze the power on. Go past these guys. Excellent. And onto the brakes. Good stuff. Off of the brakes and round to the right. There we go. Back round to the left. And away we go. Excellent. Excellent. Keep over to the right. And onto the brakes. There we go. And off of the brakes, roll round to the right, turn it in. That's good. Squeeze the power back on.
See what you mean? You can just leave it in fourth, can't you?
Lift off, we'll roll it in. And then wait till you're back on the straight. And away we go now, that's good. And onto the brakes, nice and firm. Keep on the brakes, keep on the brakes. That's it, roll round to the left. That's good. And off the brakes now, we're going to roll round to the right, we'll turn it in. And away we go now, excellent. And onto the brakes. There we round to the right. There we go. We'll keep behind these guys.
Yeah, cool. I was going to say it was a little bit tight around here.
Yeah, just a little bit. Excellent. Squeeze the power on, and away we go. Good stuff. Keep going. Excellent. Yeah, these guys are letting us past. Excellent. And onto the brakes. That's good. And off of the brakes and roll in. Excellent. Squeeze the power back on.
Gotta get me one of these.
Yeah. Absolutely. Lift off, we'll roll it in. That's good. And back on the power now. And brake. There we go. Keep on the brakes. And off of the brakes and roll it in. That's good. Excellent. And onto the brakes. That's good. Onto the brakes and roll round to the right. Turn it in. That's good. Squeeze the power on. And brake. There we go. Keep on the brakes. Go round to the right. And round to the left. Squeeze the power on. That's good. Turn it in. Back on the power, over to the exit. And turn it in. That's good. Onto the brakes. That's it. Keep on the brakes. Excellent. Off the brakes and roll round to the right. That's good. Start to squeeze the power back on. Excellent. And onto the brakes. That's good. Off the brakes and roll round to the right. Back round to the left. Good stuff. And then we're going to come back in, okay?
Yeah, fantastic.
Good stuff. Did you enjoy that?
That was amazing.
Good stuff.
That was absolutely amazing. Everything I thought it would be.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Always wanted to drive one of these.
Yeah?
Yeah, since it came out, I was like, I've got to get into one. And when my lady spotted the car chase heroes had one, I was like, that's even more need. I need to do this.
That's good. Keep over a little bit more. Drop it down into third gear. That's cool. That's good. Keep over to the left a little bit more.
You forget how wide it is, didn't you?
So wide. So wide.
No wonder they call it a boat.
Yeah.
Which is your favourite car here?
Probably say the R8 V10 Plus.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just it's a wicked car. So cool. Just keep over a bit. Mind the floppy markers.
Geezer did say in the briefing actually, he said in the Hellcat, watch out for floppy markers because it's just so wide.
Yeah, round to the left. There we go.
Where do you want it?
Excellent. Can you pop it? Mind the Corvette as well. Keep going. Actually, just here.
Yeah.
That's good. Go alongside where the Escort, so straighten it up and stop there. That's good.
Fantastic.
Awesome.